My friend Henning Pauli is not just a silly sweater, joke-telling German musician. It turns out he actually knows what he's talking about when it comes to songwriting. He's taken all of his Berklee education and all his experience and condensed it into a rather large course, actually, a 52-hour course, but for a small price. And he asked me to make a video to share with you. And I said to him, well, why don't we have a chat about it? And then you can tell the people what the course is about and why they should buy it. So this video is all about a little chat with me and Henning, with me grilling him on why people should buy this course. Before we go any further, however, if you do buy this course, I get a 20% kickback. So if you fancy learning more about songwriting and you want to support me and you want to get all that knowledge from that crazy bald German, go and buy his course. Links are in the video description. Right, here's to me and to Henning. Who are you and who is Rafa?
You should not. We spent time on an island together. Like we've met. You've been here. You've been in my mom's kitchen. I mean, this is a dumbass question, but okay.
Well, it's not for me. It's for the people that don't know you.
Oh, it's other people. I am a musician. 10 years ago, I started, or whatever years ago, I started a YouTube channel, which is now what we all do because Spotify. For years, I did albums with people, and before that, I learned how to do albums with people at a little school called Berklee College of Music, where I studied arranging and sound design. And when I came back to Germany after living 10 years in Los Angeles, I produced a band called Campaign Like Clockwork with a very, very young, very, very skinny 𝗚𝗨𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏, who was pretty damn good naturally at that point in time. And he just only got better and better and better as a vocalist, as a songwriter, as an instrumentalist. And for now, 17 years about, we've been working together doing stuff. That's who I am, and that's who he is. He's a teacher in English and Spanish. Plays guitar, plays piano, writes a variety of music, and it's just very, very good and a super nerd when it comes to songwriting and harmony and all that stuff.
Good. All right. Well, you've got a course about songwriting. I've already mentioned it, but can you summarize the course in just a few words?
Yeah, it's the best course in the whole world. You will get laid in ways that you've never been laid when you buy that course. It's literally the shit. Can I say shit?
I mean, you just did, so...
Okay. Can I summarize the course? If you see my channel, I don't do anything short. I don't have anything short. So everything is long form. So the course is 52 hours long because you don't teach songwriting in all its aspects in a 3-hour course. You hit on some things, but in order to be a prolific, not good, there are great songwriters that don't know what they're doing, but to be a prolific songwriter that can write, and this is really the main thing, at any given point in time, you have to have your tools. And that means you have to understand harmony. You have to know what you're doing in order to analyze and go from there. Same thing for lyrics. A lot of songwriting courses don't necessarily really go into lyrics. And we start with a lesson that asks the question, what is a word? So yeah, we're really dialing it back to what is a word? What is a phrase? To really just define the tools you're working with. And then it goes a lot further from there. And then we talk about melody, which is, the other aspect. What is a song? It's never about arranging, by the way, never. It is about chords, melody, lyrics. Once you put these 3 things together, you actually have something you can copyright. And then we show, again, about inspiration and always be able to write different starting points. So what if you have some chords? Well, I can't find a melody to that. Actually, you can, because the melody's in the chords. We show you. What if you get a melody because your girlfriend sang something and you think that's really cool? How do you find chords for that? Without randomly looking around, actually knowing analytically, I can actually find something to that for sure that fits. What if you start with a set of lyrics because someone said, I wrote a song. No, you don't freaking wrote a song. You wrote a set of lyrics. What if those are set? You can't change them. Let's find a rhythm in there. Let's find something that we can take as a starting point. What if you start with drums and so on? You get the idea. It's like we are all inspired by different things. Sometimes it's a line of lyrics. Sometimes it's a cool chord progression. Sometimes it's a melody. How do you find words to that melody and so on? So wherever you start, we're going to guide you through finishing that. and not just guide you and give you ideas. We'll actually show you. First, there's a theory, and then there's a full lesson of us sitting there writing a song based on that starting point.
Hang on. You're basically going into the course. I want to ask, there's a few words you used then were like arranging and lyric. I'm sure everyone knows what lyrics are, but there's arranging, there's other things, terms that people that aren't fully into music and fully experienced might not understand. So do you have to have all your music theory? Do you have to have been playing guitar or piano for 10 years? Or is this also open to beginners who want to start writing songs?
We assume no prior knowledge. First of all, it shows you everything we're doing on guitar and piano. So all the harmony stuff is illustrated on both instruments. You don't have to be a guitar player or a pianist, but you, nothing? No. Okay, there we go, thank you. You were trying so hard. A lot of harmony is better explained on piano, so we're doing both.
What if I was the world's best lyric writer and I didn't need any help writing lyrics, because I am. Could I just buy the other parts of the course? Do you sign them individually, or have you got to buy the whole course together?
You can buy all 4 parts individually. Of course, bang for the buck. The big kahuna is the way you want to go. And in the harmony course, for example, we will pester you frequently that there's other parts of the course that you actually should buy.
People may not know Rafa, but most people that watch my channel will probably know you. But they know
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, they probably know you for your sense of humor, your honesty, and your silly sweaters. Do you think they're going to have a problem being taught by a guy that wears silly sweaters? Is humor part of the course? Are you using your personality to teach?
Rafa was forced to wear sweaters as well. Each lesson has us in different sweaters. Yes, you got to keep up the appearances. The course is unscripted, meaning the lessons were planned, material was written, but sitting there reading from a teleprompter that's not rock and roll. And Rafa and I, we do disagree on things, so there are parts of the course where there's banter going, where we are going unplanned into a Disney song and try to analyze it and then actually discuss it and totally nerd out about it. It's like you're hanging out with us learning about songwriting. It's not someone preaching to you. So my unscripted nature is absolutely in the course.
Let's say that if there's a scale of people who want to get into songwriting, maybe on the one side of the scale there's someone who just wants to create. And then on the farther end of the scale is someone who wants to make money from writing songs. Is the course applicable for both those types of people and all the different levels of people in between, or is it just focused on making music? Can you make money from buying this course, basically?
A good song that's well crafted will attract more listeners. And yes, technically you can make money with that. It's not about the business of songwriting. It's not about the business of writing a pop song, because any good song can be a pop song. That's just a fact. If you got a good hook and you got something that gets into people's minds, even the odd ones out will attract. A good song is a good song, can make money, but it is not about this. There's a book I think by some Berklee teacher that literally takes pop songs. Swift, Sheeran, all that, and really focuses on what makes a pop song a pop song. The thing that I'm extremely proud of with the course is that it is a huge variety of styles, because Rafa and I have done these styles. So it's not like someone telling you about, classic rock and talking about it. Well, we've heard in classic rock. We actually show you loads of songs that I've done, he's done, singer-songwriter stuff, one piano and acoustic. It really just, low-key singer-songwriter stuff, gent metal, 80s power metal, it doesn't matter, jingles. There's a huge variety of styles that we cover. And however you want to make money with those styles, in the end is up to you. I think songwriting is a universal thing. It is not stylistically in any way fixed. When we talk about making money, that's probably all in the pop realm. So if you want to write that stuff, go ahead and write that stuff. We'll teach you melodic development, motif development, everything that you need to have a well-crafted song.
And what about gear? Like, I have a few guitars here and a few pedals and a few amps and a few mics and a few things. What if I had nothing? Is there any way that I would, can I still do the course, or do I need to have a lot of gear for recording, or is there anything sort of beneficiary that would help me?
It's about songwriting. It's not about recording. We do work in Cubase. We do show things. We do show how to take what you've written into a DAW without actually ever touching keys or guitar. But that is not what it's about. If you got pen and paper, you can write lyrics. You can come up with a melody. Now, chords, I mean, I bet there's websites where you could like punch in a chord and listen to it. So technically, without an instrument, you should be able to apply what we're teaching you. But realistically, as a songwriter, you would have some form of piano thing or some form of guitar thing. Something that makes you be able to play a triad. A ukulele. And yes, with a ukulele, a pen and paper, you can apply everything that we're doing.
And you said the course is on sale for the first 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
And is there anything else that we could talk about that happens in the first 2 weeks?
There's a very, very, very cool, massively highly priced giveaway kind of a thing for people that get the course in the first 2 weeks, that literally, when you're talking about gear, sets you up with everything you need to record your songs and produce them. But you should really go to the website to check it out.
And finally, there are many songwriting courses available. Many, too many, some might say. Why buy yours?
Because it's like the best one. And we have 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗕𝗟𝗏. And I want money.
Is it the complete guide to songwriting?
No. Anyone claiming that they have a complete guide to songwriting, I will guarantee you that within 4 minutes I can find 20 things that are not in there. I mean, do we talk about salsa? No. Do we talk about klezmer? Nope. Russian folk songs? Nope. So it's 52 hours. It's a lot. There's interviews with people, all that stuff. But it's almost, but not quite, complete guide to songwriting.
All right.
See what you did there? Pretty clever.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also, we should probably tell people that you're also supporting Andy because he's getting a cut. I mean, I wish he didn't, but I mean, and Andy's getting a cut because, full disclosure.
I will have already said that in the introduction to this video, but sure, we can say it twice. We can say it 3 times.
No, you're not getting 2 cuts now. That's no.
If I say it twice, do I get a higher percentage? I like this deal. This is a great deal.
No, that's not.
You should have discussed this with Rafa.
This is not the deal. This is not the deal. You will not get some more money.
Okay, and one final question. Is the course...
One final question.
Is the course in German or in English?
Lithuanian.
Lithuanian. Cool.
And there's a very simple reason for that, because we also have a English to Lithuanian course for only $4.99 that you can buy so that you can understand the songwriting course. Rafa and I are teaching you Lithuanian in only 49 hours. Buy for $4.99 at spectreacademy.net.
Genius. April 1st next year.
It's in English.
Okay, well, as a YouTuber to YouTuber, I wish you the very best with the launch of the course, and I hope you sell lots, and I hope you help a lot of people. As a friend to a friend, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Hey, same here. I got
stuff to
videos
do.
to edit.
So as Henning said numerous times, you can get the course now. It's available. Links are in the video description. Thanks for watching. I wish you love and luck with your creative songwriting. Till the next one. Bye-bye.